Stuart.
Yes.
No, last 2 weeks or a month, I feel that I am very scared. It's come from my stomach and up to my heart. It goes like waves, and it's over and it's come again. When it's over, I think it's nothing to be scared of. But it's a very, very strong feeling. I didn't have that before.
Well, honestly, Flora, it's probably existed inside you and it was repressed and buried, and the meditation is bringing it out, telling you what's there. Now, just take it when you feel that sensation and try to bring it into the chakra below the navel. Try to transform it into chi. And if you keep doing that, you will master that fear. You know, because I'm sure it's something that's been buried inside you since who God knows how long. And it's coming up and it's there. Now you have to learn how to transform it so that it doesn't take over. And by using your will, your mind, your breath, meditation exercise, you understand, you can transform that into energy of balance, harmony, and that sensation will stop. It'll go away. Not the first time, but maybe the fifth time you do it. You become a master of that. You know, everything we experience is there, you know, and one of the incredible aspects of this meditation, it brings it all up. You can't win the war unless you know the enemy. So you have to be able to know what the problems are inside. Then using the meditation, you can transform them into positive energy. I get this, I mean, all the time. I get it from people who don't even study with me. You know, people send me emails telling me about all this stuff, and I have to keep telling them, you know, it's like homeopathic medicine. You know, you take homeopathic medicine, you get the sickness in order to cure the sickness, because it brings up all of the problems. And this meditation is very similar to that. It'll release all of the things we have repressed and buried inside ourselves that keep us from truly functioning on a very high level. Once we learn how to transform those things, you know, it frees us up. And, you know, look, fear isn't necessarily a negative energy. Fear is telling you something is changing. You have to look out for something. You know, I mean, what makes it negative is we allow the mind to get involved, and the mind constructs this creature inside us. It was like Frankenstein inside us. And the mind builds the fear. Fear is just hey, you're just changing. And there's always going to be a little fear when you change because you're stepping into a whole new aspect of yourself. And when the mind gets involved and starts dwelling on it, then this thing grows. It becomes a monster inside us. But fear itself is not negative. It's always like, you know, I always say it's like you have a ship going in a fog and there's a buoy with a bell going off, warning it, not there are rocks here. That's what fear is. but we transform it into this monster. We get all, our mind gets involved and it becomes a creature. Does anyone else have a question?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Flora, you look wonderful. I mean, don't keep trying to find things to beat yourself up. I mean it. You look great.
Stuart?
Yes.
Yeah, in that same vein, I just thought of it's about listening to your inner voice, or that inner dialogue that you developed when you were younger, and is it a inner voice that supports you and nurtures you, or is it one of judgment? And it's really
it's
both.
I mean, if it's connected to spirit, it'll support you. If it's involved with your mind and your ego, it's going to do a lot of damage inside you. So you have to be able to transform that mental energy into chi. And then that higher voice, there really is a higher voice that guides us. There's human wisdom, which is all analytical and figuring out the world and trying to make sense of what you can't make sense out of. And then there's the wisdom of God, which emanates from an infinite place in the universe that provides us with real knowledge, real wisdom, real capacity to distinguish between Maya, illusion, and reality. Then we have to get free of us in order to connect with the wisdom of God. We spend so many years listening to that crazy voice in our brain, which is us yakking away, knows better than everybody else and is constantly getting us into trouble. So by getting grounded, by getting centered, developing the chakra system, we get free of that voice. And then we can listen to the wisdom that emanates directly from the core of the universe. That wisdom, when it guides your life, you transform into literally a child of God living here. So the whole purpose of the meditation is to get free of oneself. This nature we have that knows better than everybody else, that, it's all bullshit, and it just creates a lot of problems for people. We got to get free of it. We have to connect with this higher force. And there is a voice that comes. It's, it comes in the form of the Om sound. It's the voice of God that will open and develop and continue to develop somebody's chakra system when they begin to listen to it.
Thank you, Stuart.
You're welcome. Does anyone else have a question? One of the things I always say in the class, with a quiet mind, and to listen to the voice of the wisdom of God, open, receive the wisdom of God, higher energy. So, look, it's really a matter of learning how to leave oneself alone, learning how to get past oneself, learning how to recondition ourselves so that we're not just listening to ego and mind and, rational thinking and all that stuff. And we are free inside to be able to receive the wisdom of higher energy in the universe. It's that wisdom that creates great music, great art, great, same wisdom, it's the same energy. But life itself, as I always say, is the greatest work of art. And once we can hear that wisdom, transforms into the miracle of life. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? I mean, I tell you, this last couple of weeks have been so powerful. I don't know. I have to go lie down for 20 minutes after every class. I mean, it's been so strong. I don't know what's happening, but the depth of change inside is completely amazing to me. It's something I've wanted for many years, and it's starting to take place now in a very profound way. The classes are much stronger. More people are attending the classes. It's really interesting what's going on. And I'm getting people from all over the world getting in touch with me now, wanting to find out about the meditation. And I think it's kind of a miracle that's taking place. And maybe it'll really, truthfully start affecting numbers of people that can begin to use this incredible thing that I learned from my teacher to not only build their own lives, but to help other people in their lives. I just keep asking for the strength to continue doing this. It's really something. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? Okay, there'll be a meditation on Thursday. And as I always end the class, I like to thank everybody for being here, because your presence here is, to me, an amazing opportunity to grow and to really develop this meditation so that it takes not only myself, but everyone that attends to really deep places inside themselves. I mean, it's an incredible marriage that takes place here. And I'm just so grateful to be part of this and to see you all and to be able to share the things I've learned in my life with everyone. So God bless you all and thank you. And there'll be class on Thursday, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. Bless you.
Thank you. Bless you too. Thank you.
Wonderful evening.
Thank you, Stuart.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
Bye. Ciao.